Con.
We on, King.
All praises to the Most High, man. Let's give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. And we do so in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Christ. This is COTC. Welcome to the classroom. We are the children of the covenant. My name is Stopper Wong, and I'm here with my brother Guzano.
Shalom, family.
And again, we're going through a series of the Ten Commandments. And we're now touching on the sixth commandment of thou shalt not kill. And we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Baba Kashah, can I get Exodus chapter 20 and verse 13?
Khan, the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
Khan, so kill comes from the Hebrew word ratashak, right, which is the Strong's H7523, meaning murder. But we do have to understand that not all forms of killing. This commandment forbids unlawful killing, innocent bloodshed, right? Not lawful judgment, war, or self-defense under the law. Baba Kashah, let's get Genesis chapter 6 and verse 9.
Khan, the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of God made he man.
I mean, I think this is real simple. Who sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. So it's awful. It sounds like an eye for an eye, right? Let's keep going. Let's go to Exodus 21 and 12, Baba Kashah.
Khan, the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 12. He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death.
Khan. So this is expanding on the sixth commandment. Smiteth implies a deliberate fatal act, and the judgment is mandatory death, reinforcing life for life. Let's go to Exodus 21 and verse 14, Baba Kashah.
Khan, the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 14. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die.
Khan, so presumptuously, intentional, right? And guile, deceit, define premeditated murder. So even if the person flees to the altar, a place of refuge, no sanctuary protects a murderer. Justice overrides ritual protection. Keep that in mind. Let's go to Leviticus 24 and 17.
Khan, the book of Leviticus, chapter 24, verse 17. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death.
Khan, so this is reaffirming what we can consider a universal application of the death penalty for murder within Israel's law. So this verse is emphasizing certainty of judgment, which is not an optional punishment. He shall surely be put to death. Let's get Numbers chapter 35 and verse 16, Baba Kashah.
The book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 16. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death.
So this chapter distinguishes murder from, let's say, manslaughter, right? Use of a weapon like iron shows intent to kill, being classified as the act of murder. So this prevents confusion between accidental death and deliberate killing. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 5, verses 17, Baba Kashah.
Khan, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 17. Thou shalt not kill.
Khan, so this is a repetition, right? A repeating of the sixth commandment to the next generation. which confirms that the law against murder is unchanged and foundational in the covenant. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 11, Baba Gashar.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verses 11 and 12. But if any man hate his neighbor, and lie in wait for him, and rise up against him, and smite him mortally that he die, and fleeth into one of these cities, then the elders of his city shall send a fleet and fetch him thence, and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die.
So, but if any man hate his neighbor, so this defines murder through motive, right? Hatred, or even method, lying in wait, which establishes intent plus action equals murder. Let's continue and go to Matthew 5:21 and verse 22, Baba Gashar.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 21 and 22. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of judgment. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
So Yahweh deepens the law from external action to internal condition. So murder begins with unjust anger and contempt. Raka is Aramaic and it's an insult, right? Which shows that even speech rooted in hatred is being judged. Let's get Romans chapter 13 and verses 9, Baba Gashar.
The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 9. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So you have Paul summarizing the commandments as an expression of love, right? So the law against murder is fulfilled by actively loving your neighbor, not by merely avoiding violence, right? So the Bible does not contradict itself on killing, right? So when we go to Exodus 20 and 13, it forbids murder, not all killings. The law consistently commands death for murderers, but the Most High distinguishes between murder, right, intentional, leading to death, and accidental killing, like Numbers 35, and cities of refuge, which shows mercy. Yahweh then shows that the root hatred leads to murder. So the commandment is not just about your hands; it's about your heart, your intent, and judgment before action. You got anything you want to add, King?
Spread love.
All praises to the Most High. So with that, we're going to close out and say all praises to the Most High God, man. Shalom, family.
Shalom, family.